Today I am going to explain about MCQ for LLM entrance preparation class or preparation exam. So listen carefully and secure your marks to get through LLM Master in Law. Let's start. Which school of law is based on law as it is and not law ought to be? Answer: analytical or positive school. Historical school is based primarily on answer custom and tradition. With erring away of law and state is the concept of answer socialist school, who says law is the union of primary and secondary rules. Answer H.L.A. Hart. Law is not a metaphysical speculation about the psychology of the people. Who says it? Answer Scandinavian realist. Scandinavian realist. Law is the discovery from society according to Ehrlich, 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 Ehrlich. I don't know pronunciation. If you know, let me know. Paper rules do not provide. Certainly is the outcome of answer realist school. Freedom is the central of the philosophy of answer Kant. Ground norm is the concept of Kelson. On the vocation, the thesis of answer Savigny. Volksgeist means VOLKSGEIST. As you know, pronunciation differs to person, so if I pronounce wrong, let me know. Volksgeist means general consciousness of people. Answer: general consciousness of people. Anthropological approach is the concept. Answer: Sir Henry Many. Sociological school is also known as answer school function school. Social solidarity is the notion of answer Leon Duguid. Economic school is also called sociologist school. Doctrine of the withering away of law and state is the concept of answer Engels, Engels. Law is the command of court is the notion of answer realist school. Holmes is the father of answer American realism. Jurisprudence which rejects the natural order of things which has been existed in the society, such as free market, meta narratives, patriarchy, also conception of race theory and want to establish new value of society is called as a critical jurisprudence. Answer critical jurisprudence. Which school is called left wing of sociological school? Answer realist school. Whose theory is called pure theory of law? Answer Kelson. Whose work was published under the title The Provision of Jurisprudence Determined? Answer Austin. Who was the author of influential book The Concept of Law? Answer Hart. Law covers injustice in the society is a theory of answer critical legal studies. Kelson pure theory of law is known as analytical school. According to whom legal system is combination of primary and secondary rules? Answer H.L.A. Hart. Secular notion of natural law is the contribution of Hugo Grotius. Answer Hugo Grotius. Feminist jurisprudence is the offshoots of answer critical legal studies. CLS. Law is the registration of general will is the popular saying of answer Rousseau, Rousseau. Law is the measuring rod of society in linked with answer Durkheim, Durkheim. Who is the founder of revival natural law philosophy? Answer Stamler, STMMLER. According to whom societies are of two kinds, namely static and progressive. Answer Henry Maney, who rejected traditional concept of right, state and sovereign. Answer Duguit, Duguit. Law is the legacy of past, is the concept of. Answer Historical school. Law is nothing but a set of social fact, is the saying of Oliver Crona. Oliver Crona. Olive Crona. Olivecrona. Liberty can only be restricted for the sake of more liberty is connected with Rawls, RAWLS, Rawls theory of utility or utilitarianism is coined by. Answer Bentham. Bentham. Critics of Pure Reason is the work of Immanuel Kant. The law may be defined as the body of the principles recognized and applied by the state in the administration of justice. Answer Salmon. The main aim of law is to protect life, liberty, and property of an individual is the concept of Locke, Locke. The task of law is social engineering is the concept of. Answer Roscoe Pound. Which school of thought defines law as social engineering? Sociological. Answer law is the finding of reality is the definition of. Answer Plato. Corpus juris is also known as. Answer body of law, who has presented the thesis that jurisprudence is a social engineering. Answer Roscoe Pound. The physical force of the state behind law is called Sanson. Answer SNCTI1. Which school of thought defines law as the command of sovereign? Answer Positive school. From which language law is derived? Answer Latin. Which school of thought defines the law as an instrument of domination? Answer Socialist school. Jurisprudence of communism is called Socialist school. Which school defines law as the dictate of reason? Answer Natural school. When is the writer of book named The Pure Theory of Law? 1967. Hans Kelsen. Marxist theory of law refers to socialist school of thought. Fair trial is the outcome of. Answer Natural school of thought. Greatest happiness of the greatest number of people is the concept of. Bentham. Answer Bentham, who classifies jurisprudence as censorial and expositorial jurisprudence. Bentham. De jure belli ac pacis means law of war and peace. Answer law of war and peace. Revival of natural law was started from. Answer at the end of 19th century. The law is a quest of itself is the work of. Answer Fuller, who defines jurisprudence is the science of law, the statement and systematic arrangement of rules followed by the court and the principle involved in those rules. Answer Gray, jurisprudence is the study of fundamental legal principle is the definition of. Sethna, 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 law is a command of sovereign imposed of man backed by sanction is the idea of. Austin, law covers injustice in the society is the theory of. Answer Critical legal studies. Transcendental idealism. Transcendental idealism is the basic tenet of law. Who says it? Answer Kant. Legal documents are dead word until the application by court. Who says it? Answer Justice Gray. Justice Gray. The term sociology is coined by Comte, COMTE. Firstly, who supported the function of law as social solidarity? Answer Durkheim, Durkheim. Law is not a metaphysical speculation but the psychology of the people. Who says it? Scandinavian realist. Who is the father of socialist school? Answer, Karl Marx. Law is the discovery from society according to Ehrlich, Ehrlich. Law born along with language and dies with state. Who says it? Savigny, Savigny. Law is general rule of external human action enforced by sovereign political authority. Is the concept of. Answer, Holland. Who was the father of international law? Answer, Hugo Grotius. Hugo Grotius. Law is the variable content is the concept of Stamler. Answer, Stmler. Who is the father of analytical school? Answer, Austin. Who aim of law? The aim of law is the aim of law is to balance the conflicting interest of society. Is the concept of Roscoe Pound, sociological school. Social contract theory belongs to. Answer, natural school. Jurisprudence is the science of legal positivism. Answer, Bentham. Jurisprudence is the philosophy of positive law. Is the definition of. Answer, Austin. Who was the first Greek philosopher? Answer, Heraclitus. Heraclitus, Heraclitus. Paper rules do not provide certainty. Is the outcome of. Answer, realist school. Freedom is the central of the philosophy of. Answer, Kant. Entitlement theory of justice is the theory of Robert Nozick. Robert Nozick, N-O-Z-I-C-K. Republic was the first written by Plato. Lex naturalist means natural law. Who wrote the book Summa Theologica? Answer, St. Thomas Aquinas. De jure belli pacis was the work of Hugo Grotius. Answer, Hugo Grotius. The morality of law is the work of. Answer, Fuller. John Rawls, a theory of justice, was propounded in 1971. Answer, 1971. Who defined jurisprudence is the formal science of positive. Answer, Holland. Who defines jurisprudence is the philosophical aspect of the knowledge of law. Cicero. Cicero. Consider the following statement with regard to natural law. Answer, the central notion of natural law is the existence of objective moral principles. The central notion of natural law is the existence of objective moral principles. Who among the following is considered as exponent of utilitarianism? Answer, Bentham. Roscoe Pound propounded the theory of social engineering, which means. Answer, balancing of competing interest in society. Balancing of competing interest in society. Positive law is called positive because it is made by a person in authority. Who and when coined the term legal theory for the first? Answer, W. Friedman in 1945. W. Friedman in 1945. Who defined jurisprudence is the knowledge of things divine and human, the science of the just and unjust. And so, answer, Alpine, Ulpian. The scientific study of law jurisprudence first started among from. Answer, Romans. Who founded the communist legal theory? Answer, Marx and Engels, Engels. Who propounded distributive and corrective justice? Answer, Aristotle. Odi altrum patrum means no one should be condemned unheard. Odi altrum patrum means no one should be condemned unheard. Justice is the first virtue of social institution, as truth is of system of thought. Is the concept of John Rawls. Answer, John Rawls. The concept of prior notice of the hearing is related to. Answer, natural justice. True law is right reason. Is the concept of Cicero. Who defines jurisprudence is a scientific synthesis of the Essential principle of law. Answer Allen, Allen, who defines jurisprudence is the science of civil law. Answer Salmon. Answer Salmon. For sociologists of law, the study of law is important because answer law is a form of social control, and so to study it will give us insight or as to the kind of society we live in. Why is the emphasis on the relation of production and not on law is Marxist thought? Because answer because changes in modes of production are primary and dictates the rate of social development. The sovereign jurist Pasukanis argues that law is an instrument of class domination because answer legal system in capitalist socialist reflect the fact that our socialists are organized around the commodification of social relation. What is the main contribution of law and society? Type of analysis to the study of law. Answer to expose the limits of jurisprudence. What is a patriarchal what is a patriarchal legal order? Patriarchal. As you know, pronunciation differ from person to person. I don't know about this pronunciation. If you know, let me know also. Let me also know. One where the law reflects masculine concern and values. Masculine concern and values. What do feminist legal theorists want? Answer justice for women. Justice for women. What's the equality differences problem? Answer if women are different from men, how do we make sure that they suffer no adverse consequences from gender specific features? According to the theory of social utilitarianism as propounded by Ehring, answer law is a mean to social ends. Answer law is a means to social ends. Who among the following put international law under positive morality along with the law of honor and the law of fashion? Answer Austin. According to the declaratory theory of jurisprudence, the judges only declare the law and they do not make any law. The supporters of this theory were answer Coke and Blackstone. Coke and Blackstone. What is the place of justice in mill utilitarianism? Answer always the social good always prevails and individuals' liberties are never absolute. In the hard Devlin debate, how did Devlin justify the criminalization of private behavior? Answer immoral behavior, even if it harms no one, bring about the disintegration of society. What does economic analysis of law contribute to legal thinking? It offers pragmatic justification of criticisms of legal decisions where doctrinal argumentation can provide inconveniencing. Raoul's theory of justice is regarded as contractarian because answer it considers society to be based on a social contract. For Dworkin, a principle is answer a requirement of justice, fairness, and morality. What is sociological jurisprudence? Answer a theory of law derived from sociological insights. Sociological jurisprudence is laws as the product of a socially constructed reality. What does social construction mean? Answer an institutionalized invention by participants in a society. Again to Weber, modern law can be characterized as rational. What does rational means? Answer there is a systematic elaboration of law and professionalized administration of justice. It can be said of Durkheim and Pound that their analysis of law is functionalist. This means that answer they analyze law in terms of the function it fulfills for the survival of society as a whole. For Durkheim, crime serves a useful function because answer it reinforces social solidarity as the community units to the perpetrator, condemn the perpetrator, condemn the perpetrator. The rule of recognitions occupy a central position in Hart's legal positivism because answer it tells us what the basic source of legal authority is in a country. What is the internal morality of the law according to Fuller? As a law that compiles with the principle of proper lawmaking, law that compiles with the principle of proper lawmaking. What is Fuller positions in the Hart-Fuller debate? Answer that the separation theory between law and morality must be opposed. What is Hart response to Fuller? Answer that the internal consistency and efficacy of a legal system bear no relations to its morality. That the internal consistency and efficacy of a legal system bears no legal relations to its morality. Why is it said of Durkheim work that is constitutes a third theory of law? Answer because he occupies a middle ground between legal positivism and natural law. What is the function of judge in hard cases for Durkheim? What is the function of the judge in hard cases for Durkheim? Answer to rule in accordance with the interpretations of legal data, legislations, cases, etc., which best explain and justifies past legal practice. For Posner, why is justice an economic rather than a moral or legal standard? Because the common law overtly takes economic consideration into account. For Bentham, how can we decide what is good law? Answer a good law satisfies the principle of utility. Why is the panopticon the logical corollary of Bentham utilitarianism? Answer if social happiness is grounded on the calculation of pleasure and pain, everything must be visible. Answer if social happiness is grounded on the calculation of pleasure and pain, everything must be visible. The question of what is the proper subject of jurisprudence for John Austin? Answer the study of law as command of the sovereign backed by sanction. Answer the study of law as command of the sovereign backed by sanction. For Austin, laws properly so called include answer criminal law. For Austin, laws properly so called include criminal law. What is the condition of the validity of a norm for Kelsen? Answer its consistency with another norm. On what basis can one criticize a valid law in Kelsen thought? Answer no basis. No basis. Why is Kelsen theory considered to be an imperative theory? Answer because the basic norm can be identified by reference to the legal norms referred to by officials when they apply sanction. Legal realists do not believe in natural law because answer law is an instrument of government. For Scandinavian realism, rights do not exist because answer right do not have a factual existence. H.L.A. Hart argues that all previous attempts at answering the question what is law have failed because answer it is impossible to give a simple definition of law, which is a complex social phenomenon linked to political, social, religious, etc. consideration. What is a rule according to Hart? A statement of an accepted standard of behavior Answer: a statement and accepted standard of behavior. A main distinctive element of law for heart is the main distinctive element of law for heart is answer its systematic quality. Its systematic quality. Systematic quality. Who is the proponent of hard case? Answer: Dworkin, Dworkin, who says law is the aggregation seven common goods. Finis, Finnis, answer Finnis, Finis, answer, who developed the concept of justice based on Aristotelian notion of justice. Rawls, answer Rawls. Open texture is the concept of answer Hart. Open texture is the concept of answer Hart. Law is the concept of capitalistic rationality according to answer Weber, who compares law with the rules of chess game. Answer Ross, Ross. Law is the process to change from status to contract according to answer Many, Maine. Lawyers, question: lawyers are the trustee of the people according to answer Savigny. The movement of progressive societies has hitherto been a movement from status to contract is the expression of many. Law is the dictate of reason is pieced by Grotius. The concept of limited sovereignty is found in the philosophical thinking of Locke. Answer Locke. Grivet, principle of Greek consistency as supreme moral principles means answer that as long as all agents have inalienable rights to the capacities and facilities they need in order to be able to act, we live in an ethical system. Question: what is the relation between the ought question and the is question for legal positivism? Answer: there is no connection between the is and the ought. In order to identify what law is, legal positivist resort to answer a natural and universally acceptable device which can be used to identify law. How did Bentham address the question of the is and the ought? The is and the ought. Answer: the question of the ought can be answered from the point of view of the maximization of pleasure and the minimization of pain. That's it. Question: a person instituting a suit in forms of paper paper is known as answer indigent person. What is natural law? Answer: the idea that law is based on certain immutable principles instinct to human beings. Who is the main proponent of realist theory of corporate personality? Gorky, Gierke. Answer: Gierke, Gorky. Which concept belongs to ownership? Answer: legal concept. Duty to the sovereign is absolute duty. Who forwarded this view? Answer: Austin, who is not a Scandinavian philosopher. Holmes, Holmes. Law is a variable content is the concept of Stamler, Stmler. Positivism is answer the approach to the study of law according to which only laws posited by their rightful creator are valid. What is the status of a law that derivates from natural law principle? Answer: it is invalid. It is invalid. Answer: according to Finis, question: according to Finis, how can an ought be derived from and is. In other words, where do the normative conclusion of natural law come from? Answer: by intuitively identifying objective goods and creating optimum conditions for their attainment by all. On the vocation of our age for legislation, our jurisprudence is written by F.K.V. Savigny. Answer: F.K.V. Savigny. Answer: indeterminacy is linked with answer realism. Some realism about realism is written by answer Lewell, Liewellyn. Nicomachean is written by Niscomachean, written by Aristotle. Answer Aristotle, who is associated with anthropological approach to law. Answer: many, many. Which of the following most accurately describe Hart's response to Fuller's argument concerning the invalidity of Nazi law? Answer: the Nazi law in question was validly enacted. Answer: the Nazi law in question was validly enacted. Which of the following statement best captures the nature of Fuller's inner morality of law? Answer: a morality of aspiration. Cicero's conception of natural law is based on the idea that true law is right reason in agreement with nature. Reason is a key element because answer: the principles of natural law are discoverable by reason. The principles of natural law are discoverable by reason. According to Hobbes, peace is the first law of nature, because of which of the following situation? Answer: without peace, everyone has a right to everything, including another life. The expression law in relation to jurisprudence means answer: fundamental legal principle. In which of the following categories did Henry Manny not divide society? Answer: socialist society. Which one of the following right is an accessory right? Answer: an easement. Answer: an easement. Which one of the following can be said to be a right in Ripopia? Answer: ownership of land. Natural law theory has gained attraction largely because answer: it is philosophical in nature and spontaneously formulated. The binding force of precedent is destroyed or weakened by answer: abrogated decision. The statement of law is nothing more than a prediction of that the courts will decide is the main foundation. Answer: realist school. Natural law with variable content means in the realization of justice, the specific content of a rule or positive law will vary from place to place and from time to time. This theory has been propounded by answer: Rudolf Stammler, Rudolf Stammler, STMMLER, whose work was published under the title An Introduction to the Philosophy of Law. Answer: Roscoe Pound, who describes jurisprudence as a lawyer extraversion. It is the lawyer's examination of the precepts, ideas, and techniques of the law in the light derived from present knowledge in the discipline other than law. Answer: Julius Stone, JULIUS STONE, whose work was published under the title Leviathan. Answer: Hobbes, HOBBES, who was the author of the book title Law Empire. Answer: R. Dworkin, law grows with the growth and strength with the strength of the people and finally dies away as the nation loses its nationality. Who said these words? Answer: Savigny, who defined a law as a rule laid down for the guidance of an intelligence being by an intelligence being having power over him. Answer Austin, who was the author of influential book The Morality of Law. Answer Fuller, who defined the main function of law as being to provide subsistence, to aim at abundance, to encourage equality, and to maintain security. Answer Bentham, who gave the idea that law, although vaguely based on some principles of natural law, must be influenced by environment and conditions such as climate, soil, religion, custom, commerce, etc. Answer Montesquieu, who was the author of the book titled Introduction to Jurisprudence, Lloyd, Lyod, who defined a law as the sum total of constraining rules which obtain in a politically organized society the system of purposes and interests secured by compulsory means. Answer Earing, whom attack and natural law is founded on his argument that. Answer We cannot objectively know what is morally right or wrong. We cannot objectively know what is morally right or wrong. Which of the factors belong contributed significantly to the revival of natural law in the 20th century? The answer, the international recognition of human rights after WW2. On what grounds does John Finnis reject home conceptions of practical reason? Answer that human reason can help us to determine what constitutes a worthwhile life. Thank you. God bless you all. तपाईको एलएलएम इन्ट्रान्स सफल रहोस्. धन्यवाद.